We're doing the whole business relationship thing, but hopefully we can get our families together and start getting to know each other and start building that unity that we had last year, end quote. Marcus, what do you expect out of Carr with Josh McDaniels as his coach next year?
Yeah, I expect us to think that Derek Carr is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
Like it.
We look at Derek Carr, and I look at this particular situation with him and Josh McDaniels, and I think cerebral. I think two guys that can play at a very high level mindset-wise in the game. We've seen, and in the pandemic year, we heard Derek Carr be able to get his team in and out of bad and good situations and put them in good situations. And then, too, think about this, fellas. Josh McDaniels being unlocked once again. Josh McDaniels had Cam Newton, who came in as a makeshift to get them over a certain point. And then you draft Mac Jones, who played well for a rookie, but you also are limited in how much you can put on this plate. We talked about it all year long with Mac Jones as far as McDaniels is going to give him a little bit more this week. He'll give him a little bit more this week. Well, there needs to be no filter to your playbook with Derek Carr. Derek Carr understands how to run offense in the NFL. So I think with the dynamic play calling of Josh McDaniels, him probably being a little bit more enthused about this particular situation, if this is the quarterback he wants to move forward with, I think they can make some things happen in Las Vegas, albeit some more pieces.
Yeah, I think this is a top 5 offense if they do two things. One, they need another offensive lineman that's a good player, and then they need a vertical speed wide receiver. And I don't know if that's a trade with the Atlanta Falcons for Calvin Ridley or the Seattle Seahawks for a DK Metcalf type of player. But if they do that, I think this offense has got a chance to be very, very good. Marcus, I thought you brought up two really good points. The cerebral aspect of Derek Carr, the player, and you even referencing, remember that play, he's at the line of scrimmage, he checked it because the stadium was empty? That's what my mind went to when you talked about it. Yep, because that's exactly what Josh McDaniels wants to do, right? Create those matchups. And then you also talked about the aspect of, being able to think through plays at the line of scrimmage. Allowing Derek Carr to basically be the quarterback or the coach on the field. It's the perfect marriage with that. If they get an offensive lineman, and if they get a speed threat receiver that's more than just a juice guy, he's an actual vertical threat, I think this has the chance to be a top 5 offense in the NFL.
Well, Carr says so far so good between the two parties. I think it'd be interesting to see if this team pays him this offseason. He's got 1 year left on his contract. As we know, it's rare for quarterbacks to go into that final season of their deal unless the team is trying to move on from them at some point in the near future.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.